Today, I'll show you how to do due diligence about your service accommodation deals. Because due diligence is crucial before you take on any deal. Because if you would want to take a deal on and you don't know the numbers, so you are just basically betting like in a lottery. So that's why I want to show you on a screen what am I doing when I'm checking the numbers and what everything is needed. So first of all, I'm gonna go to Airbnb and Booking.com websites, and you basically find the location where you want to do your service accommodation. So for instance, let me just try, for example, I don't know, Manchester. Let's see, I'm gonna go for Manchester. Check-in and check-out dates I'll leave empty. And the important is to put there how many guests. So let's say we have a 2-bedroom apartment, so we're gonna take 4 adults. And I'll do search. This same you can do in the same time in the Booking.com. So you go for Manchester. You can leave here some dates if you want. Usually I put at least 2 nights, because very often people offer 2 nights only, like a minimum stay, not many 1-night stays. So if you would put only 1-night stay, which means you're gonna not see all the apartments. I'm gonna put 4 adults again and search. What is important on Booking.com is if you go down, so in here it's entire homes and apartments. So you click on that and you do search again, because it's gonna unselect all the hotels and only entire home and apartments which you're gonna stay, this is what you want, because you're gonna have a service accommodation, so it's gonna be entire home or apartment. And obviously it really depends on the location, but you can see in here, first of all, how much people are charging for certain nights and how many people. 2 nights, 4 adults, 3 night, 8. It's a 3-bed house, 1 single, 1 extra large, 1 sofa bed. And you can basically have a look on all those properties. What is very important is to know that you are comparing like for like. So you don't want to be comparing 3-bedroom house with a 2-bedroom house. You want to be comparing 2-bedroom house with 2-bedroom house, 1-bedroom house with 1-bedroom house. So basically the comparison is very similar. Also, what you want to choose properties which are the closest to you. So let's see that if I'm on Airbnb, I'll have a list of properties which are available. And the second of all, let's say that my property is somewhere in this area, yeah? So these are all properties available at the moment, which I can see. So I'll just open few. I'll just open one. I go for another one. I go for another one. And I open another one. And then now I want to see how they look like. Are they similar to mine? Are they nicer? Are they looking worse? So for example, we have 2 bedrooms, 2 beds, 4 guests. So this one, let's say it's gonna be similar to ours regarding the size. Is ours as nice? Because this one looks very nice, because very nice and modern, yeah. So someone who is having this property, I'm sure that it's gonna work for them. It's very nice property, and you can see they are charging £154 per night. They have very good reviews, 4.95 from 5, which is very good. And over here on the calendar, you can see how booked they are. So doesn't look that good at the moment, because you can see I'm shooting the video, it's 4th of June, which is Sunday, and they are available for all June and all July, all August. So they don't have any bookings, which is weird. They have very good reviews, but no bookings. And even they are super hosts. So perhaps maybe the price is too much. So that's the one thing what you want to check. Let's say I'm gonna check another one. So this one, either though they are charging 154, I wouldn't really say it is achievable at the moment, because their calendar, it doesn't say it is working for them. So, but let's keep it in mind. Another apartment, you have a look. Yeah, again, looks nice. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very nice apartment. I'll have a look. 4 guests, 2 bedrooms, 2 beds, so like for like. And they are charging 119, and they are basically, they can take the same amount of people like the previous one, but they are already charging £40 less than the other one. How does their calendar look like? They have a few bookings over here, but not much. If we have a summer month now, and their calendar looks like that, it doesn't say too good things about it, I would say. It doesn't say too good things. Let's see another one. We have 4 guests, 2 bedrooms, 2 beds. They are charging 112. And yes, this one is good. You can see fully booked, almost fully booked. A lot of nice bookings in August. So this one is doing very well. They are charging 112. They have some weekly discounts, yes. And so what is the difference? So this one, 2-floor penthouse, security parking, city center. So this is the big difference, I would say. They are saying in their headline, they have a secure parking in a city center. So if you have a secure parking in a city center, so this is what is selling, because in Manchester, you would have to pay for parking. And if you there, even if you are there overnight, you pay. And so this is something what sells. The property is obviously very nice, but the secure parking, it sells, and it is in the headline. It is also penthouse. So obviously this works very nicely. Another one, 4 guests. This is only 1 bedroom, but it has 3 beds. So let's see how the beds look like. So 1, 2, and what is the third bed? It's gonna be probably sofa bed. Probably sofa bed. Let's see. Yeah, 1 double bed and 2 single beds. I don't know where's the double bed. I don't see it on the photo, but if they are saying it, so it's probably there. And they are charging 171, and they don't have many bookings. So I would say 171, it's probably quite a lot. Yeah, they don't have any bookings. They have nice reviews, but not many bookings. So from those ones, what you can see, 171 is too much. This one, it's 112 and have a secure parking, yeah, but it's really nicely booked, but secure parking. This one, it's also actually free secure parking, stunning city center home, and also it helps a bit, but 119. That's interesting that this one has much less bookings than the other one. They both have a secure parking, and this one has much less bookings. Yeah. Also, it will be interesting to see. We cannot really see where everywhere they are online, but some people, they are only on Airbnb, Booking.com. But it's important to be on as many websites as possible, like VRBO. Also Homelike, Comfy Workers, Hotels.com, Expedia, TripAdvisor. There is a lot of websites where you should be online in order to get the bookings, because if you'll be only on few, you're not gonna get as many bookings. And that's often different between the amateur and someone who is doing it professionally. So from those things what I see, I wouldn't think that we can achieve more than £112 per night at the moment. Yeah, and because we have a summer, so during the winter month, how much they are charging? For example, they don't have, they are not open for the winter, but let's see if somebody's open for a winter month. So for example, these guys are, so for example, in November, they want 3 nights minimum. Oh my God, they're charging £200 in November. So that's quite a lot. Usually you are changing the prices accordingly, depends what month it is. So if they are charging 203 in November, and during the summer, it's 162. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing something, and in November there is something is going on over there in Manchester, and that's why they are charging so much. But otherwise, it doesn't make too much sense. Maybe this one, because they are charging actually 276 per night, but they are giving a discount. Because if you give a discount like that, so you're gonna be visible more up on the top of the page, because you are giving a discount on Airbnb, and the Airbnb will push you more. So maybe that's the reason. But anyway, the prices seems to be quite a lot, even 162 with the bookings they have at the moment. So I would think that probably I would calculate with maximum £120 a night, maximum, yeah. Now, once you know that, it's important to go and check these numbers with your rent-to-rent service accommodation calculator. So I'm just gonna open the calculator. Let me see. So there is, for example, one deal which we sourced recently, and this one is in Aberdeen, And over there, you need to know the numbers. So the rent is £580. Electric and gas will be 200. Obviously, during the summer, will be a little bit less, but during the winter, when the prices risen, it'll be a little bit more. You pay water and you pay broadband and TV license. Usually, you don't pay any council tax if you register your property on business rates and you ask for business tax relief. And obviously, some money for replenishments. And in here, it's important to put here the management. So we charge 18% plus VAT, which is 21.6%. So you can see which is the total monthly ongoings. And what you're gonna need to know is how much you're gonna charge per changeover. It also makes a difference. And what's your minimum night stays. We know we have already 2 apartments there in Aberdeen. So we know that we are averaging £95 a night, which is very good for this 1-bedroom apartment. And you can see how much, in what percentages, how much money the investor can make. So if he self-manage, so on 70% of occupancy, he can get £718. If we manage, so he can get £374. The thing is, most of our investors, they want to be hands-off. We have a lot of investors from abroad, so they want us to manage the property. So we source, we manage, and we take care about everything. Basically, we have a company for sourcing and we have a company for service accommodation management. And at the moment, we manage around 35 service accommodations all over the UK. So as you can see, you put all those numbers, what you need to acquire, what you need to find out, into this calculator, and it's gonna show you if the property is doing good. I would always recommend that if the 50% of occupancy, you break even or you make slight profit or you at least break even, so I would go ahead and do this deal. If you are not breaking even on 50 or 60% of occupancy, I would forget about the deal and I wouldn't do that, because in the long run, it might be too risky. So you put everything into this calculator, and this is how I'm doing due diligence, how I'm finding out. And if you would, for example, be unsure about your service accommodation and you would want advice, and even though you would like to manage yourself, so you can always see and contact me or another management company, and you can call me or text me and ask like if I would help you, and I would be more than happy to check your property and have a phone call with you and see if how much you can achieve for that property and what can be done about that, and if something can be improved. So you can always reach out to me. Also, I wanted to mention that if you would want a free guide about staging, how to properly stage property and what everything needs to be in it. So I'm just gonna put the link in the description with the free guide. We just created a new guide for people. You can download completely for free, and you can see basically all the information about the staging. So I think that's gonna be all from me. You know how I'm doing my due diligence about the deals. And if anything will be unclear, feel free to comment on the video or just let me know in the message. And that's gonna be all. Have an amazing day and see you later.